right, I thought since I have to make a couple of things for my craft show, why not do it live? I'm doing well. How are you? Let me show you what we're making. So I've already made this one, and I thought it says home of the free because of the brave. And so I thought I would make a duplicate one just in case someone had double doors. Someone might want to purchase both of them. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this. And if anyone else comes on board, we can say hello. But I just want to, I don't want to keep everybody long. But I thought, let's go ahead. Actually, let's start with our bow. Thank you. All right, so these are some of the ribbons that we'll be using. We have the khaki with the red, white, and blue stars. I'm going to use a smaller version of this, and this is the 1.5 inch. I'm going to use that inside the bow. And then we have the plain denim blue, plain red, and then we have a denim with the stars as well. So we're going to start with this layer here. I'm going to make I'm just going to make a tail. It's such a nice day out. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you, LT, my husband is hanging out with me. He spent the morning working on our yard, so he's a little tired. But he said he would come down and hang out with me. So I'm going to use this as a... You going to say hi, babe?
Hello.
Use this as a base. So now I'm going to make my loops. I'm not going to make my tails too long because I'm just going to end up cutting them off, so I don't want to waste material. So I'm going to make 2 loops on each side of 6 inches. It turned out to be a really nice day. They were calling for like 60s, low 60s. It was like 65 with a little breeze. All right. So I've gotten that done. I'm going to do my red next. Oh, 90 degrees in Omaha. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay. We have had a couple of 90 days, 80s, close to 90.
No, 80s. No, nowhere close to 90.
Well, it seemed like it was hot. Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I don't know, LT.
Because I live in wine.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, there is that. So
I don't do well in the heat.
there is that. So you might be correct. So I made 1 loop of each of the red, and now I'm going to do 4 loops of the khaki. Hey, Donna. Trent's hanging out with me, Donna.
Hey, Donna.
I'm going to do 4 loops of the khaki. You always say that. But you don't need it. You didn't turn your show off. All right, so I've gotten 2 loops of the khaki. And then I'm going to do the blue. Thank you. She said nice hair. Not to you. She said hi to you, but she said nice hair to me.
Let's hope she right. Right. Y'all got jokes.
All right, then I'm just going to do 2 loops of the blue, and then just 1 small center loop. All right. Because I wasn't really going to go live, I didn't do any of my prep work, so I'm going to go as fast as I can so that you're not hanging out too late with me. Oh, okay, I'll show you what we're doing. I did this one already. It says Home of the Free because of the Brave. So I'm making a duplicate one in the event someone may have double doors that they would like. So I'm going to make a duplicate one. I love your space setup, my paparazzi. Thanks, LT. Do you have a corner that you carved out in your living room for your paparazzi? Because you can just jazz that area up. Because I'm having my craft show, I've kind of taken over my husband's man cave. I have, because I just wanted to see what inventory I had. He's not too happy. But I feel like I spend more time in his man cave than he does, so.
Because you got craft stuff in there.
All right. All right, so I'll fluff this. I've done the bow. So what I'll do is I will fluff it out once I complete the wreath itself. So let's get started with cutting the mesh. I'm going to move some of my goodies off the table here. So I have some, but I'll probably have to cut some more. This is a nice fabric mesh. It's red and white checkered pattern, and I'm going to cut about like 20. Cut them in about maybe 28 inches. I'm going to clean up my edge. Donna says the man cave is her favorite sleep area when she visits. So I'm going to do, I'll do 28 inches. And I'm going to cut 18 of these because there are 18 rings on the wreath. All right, I'm gonna lose count already.
That's 3.
Okay.
Okay.
I've already lost count.
4.
As it gets to the end of the roll, they start to curl a little bit more, but that's okay. How long have I been officially crafting?
6.
I want to say I started in September of last year, maybe. Because I really, well, actually, that's not true. This was my first sale, so that happened on June 3rd. So my first official sale as a business was June 3rd. So it's coming up on a year. We'll have to figure out, maybe have some type of celebration.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so take the tape off. Let's see how long this one is.
7.
7, okay. Just because I like for it to come on over as opposed to under. All right, so we're at 7. This was acting like it's almost to run out soon.
Got 4 more.
I don't know if I'm going to make it.
15. Well.
I feel like they cheated me because there's no way I should have run out. But I have another one I'll get.
Where's it? Oh.
Over here. All right.
We got 15.
All right, so we'll get. I like to start on the bottom. So here is the work form. It's a cream white off color. So I figured that would go nicely with that. I know one of my friends, LT, we were talking about, because we also do paper crafts, and we were talking about trying to have like a little, rent one of the halls here and just have a craft day. We all bring our Cricuts and learn new things. We talked about that right before COVID hit, so it didn't happen, but hopefully we can get something going. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a sloppy curl. Probably not, because I get a little OCD about the edges. So I'm going to flatten this, and then I'm going to curl it towards myself. But I would love to, there's a, what they call Wreath Makers Live in, I believe it's in New Orleans this year, where a bunch of wreath makers and the influencers will be, I think it's in July, and they're going to be showing you techniques, and you'll get to meet all the people that we see. But I'm not going this year. Hopefully I'll get a chance to go next year. So I'm just folding the edge just so that it doesn't fray and you don't see that part. And just rolling the ribbon towards myself. And putting them in the ties. seems a little shorter than the rest of them. But that's okay. I really do hope I have another red one. Yes, I see one. Yes, okay. I'm like, we would be in trouble. I have some ones that have been open, so I can check to see if I have one before I... Donna LT said it was 90 degrees where she is. What was the temperature like in Jersey?
Probably right. It might be raining up there.
In Jersey then? Is it doing something in Connecticut? My hubby's from Connecticut, so we're always looking at the temperature because it gets crazy up there. No telling, it might be snowing next week. Just spreading it out so you get a nice full look.
Why are your cheeks so red?
From the lights.
Is that hot?
Well, and I'm also live. So I get a little anxious, so that may be the reason.
I thought you were going to say because you're Indian or something like that. That's what we do. Well, you know I got Indian in me.
Yes, LT, I know all about that. My friend lives in San Diego. We had just had, they had just had a heat wave, and I feel like it was in August. We went to visit him. We had to go to the Walmart to get me a sweater because it was so cold and windy. She said she's from San Francisco. So I know all about
San Francisco.
How the weather gets up there. And we were actually in San Francisco because my husband is a Raider fan, and they were playing the Kansas City Chiefs, and my brother-in-law is a Chiefs fan. So for our anniversary, I took him to see the Raiders at home before they moved to Las Vegas. So we had good weather though.
Oh yeah.
My nails are breaking, so it's grabbing onto the mesh. San Diego was so beautiful. Oh, let's get back to San Francisco. Whole reason we stayed in San Francisco is because I wanted to ride the trolley. Of course, it's under maintenance the week we arrived, so I couldn't get on a trolley. We got on a trolley, but not the official one. I was so upset, LT. I was so looking forward to it, but we did enjoy the BART. It's expensive, but we enjoyed the BART.
Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh my goodness, yes, the Golden Gate Bridge. Windy. But beautiful, beautiful. We had a great time. All right, I'm almost done the bottom row. And I will have to cut some more since I'm a little short. So we are finished the bottom, and we have 10 on the bottom, and there's 8 on the top. So this is how it is before we fill it all in. So now I'm going to get open up the ties for the top. Oh, Nadia said now she's craving chowder, a bread bowl from San Francisco. Oh. Yes, we did go to the Fisherman's Wharf.
Sure did.
I had just had surgery on my foot, so I had a boot. So we decided to do the sightseeing tour so I wouldn't have to do so much walking. So we got to see a lot. Oh, Donna says she drove that bridge with one when she drove 18-wheeler.
Ooh.
It was so weird how the temperature changed so drastically as you got closer. But it was beautiful. Nadia, Carmen is getting so big.
I know.
We are planning a trip.
Yeah, we're coming.
On May 12th, we get the football schedule. So we'll figure out when the Eagles play the Raiders. So when they do, we're planning on coming to Vegas. But then we're coming to see you guys as well. So get ready for us. Oh, and we're vaccinated. I was like, but she'll be off to college before we get to see if we keep it up. We've seen states by ourselves or countries by ourselves, so we're trying to get in all the 50 states, so we'll be able to get 2 in on this trip. Okay, perfect. She says, they ready. All right. I think I have 3 more that I have, and then I'll just have to cut just a couple more.
They might play on our, they may play on our anniversary weekend.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I just hope it's not Christmas, because I don't want to be
We go,
anywhere other than home at Christmas time.
Go to Arizona and we have gelato and pizza.
Yes, Italy was great, Nadia. The good old days. Did you, LT? I took my son there when he turned 21 because my friend who lives in San Diego always, like, it's his second home. He loves Vegas. And so we met him there and hung out. I'm not into gambling, but I just love the architecture there. The casinos are really pretty. We caught a show. I think it was the Jabberwockies. I think it was a dance group. I don't like spending my money on stuff like that, but I'll put a quarter in every now and then. Nadia says, we really like being involved in your wedding. So yes, we loved having you guys. We have to do some type of reunion with what was our guide's name?
No?
Our guide.
Oh, Daniele.
Daniele! Yes!
How do you forget that guy?
I don't know. I keep having brain farts. LT, when we went, it wasn't hot. It was very windy. We went in November, and it was so windy. But it wasn't bad, but the wind was really kicking up. I only need 2 more pieces.
Oh, San Francisco?
Las Vegas.
Oh, Vegas.
All right, luckily I have 1 more. Otherwise we'd be in trouble. I would have figured something else out. I would have alternated. Actually, my friend is there right now. He just turned 60. So he's celebrating his birthday with his family in Vegas. And we were going to go, but we decided not to. Just 2 more pieces. I'll just have to combine when I do the next project with something else that could be an accent. Oh, okay. She went. LT went there senior year, and it was the summertime. I'm so glad you guys were able to hang out. I know Nina said that, you know, try to do some Saturday lives so that people who can't watch during the week. So I was trying to be mindful of that. But I probably should have given more notice. All right. This is the last one. I should have taken my sweater off too.
Why?
Because I'm warm, and that's why my face is flushed too.
I thought it was me.
Okay, maybe that's partly you. Partly you. Okay, get right. See how full that is? All right, so now I'm going to cut the tails, which I normally do prior to this so that you guys don't have to wait, but again, it was a last minute decision, and I'm glad you hung out with me. This helps smooth. I'm going to use my perfect tail, my 13-inch perfect tail, and I'm using my Easy Bow bow maker because it helps with the spinning of it, and it doesn't get twisted. I think so too, Donna, and hopefully eventually when I work up, you know, my nerves, I will venture outside our group. But right now I like the intimacy of our small group and the faithful followers that I have, so I really appreciate the support. LT, it ranges, it varies, because I have some miniature wreaths that are probably like $54, you know, up to $164. It really just depends on the material, because not everything I get is on sale. So if I have to pay retail price for it, and sometimes ribbon is expensive. So sometimes a wreath might be a little bit more pricey because of the amount I had to pay for the wreath. But I can always try to figure out, like, if you want something custom, figure out what your budget is and work from there. See, I only need 9, but I wasn't counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Not too bad. Thank you, Donna. Hey guys, the orange wreath that we, the orange tulip wreath that we did on my live last Wednesday, actually 2 Wednesdays ago, just sold. Someone purchased it for a friend for a memorial, so I will get it out as soon as possible. And it's going to Arizona, so prayerfully I can get it to her in time for the memorial service. I'll make sure I get it out on Monday. Thank you, Nadia. Just let me know, or take a look at my website and see if there's anything you see. Right now, I'm running a special on the spring wreaths. They're 20% off. And I probably will run a sale on the Patriotics as well. Hey, Diane. Thank you. We're doing a patriotic wreath today. That's supplies for the craft show.
I could use those Allen wrenches though.
Yes. Don't we all love sales? I'm looking forward to July too, because Etsy does Christmas in July, so I'll probably have everything in my shop on sale in July.
And it's my birthday.
It's birthday month, so maybe you get an extra special discount on the 23rd if they buy on the 23rd.
That's my birthday month. I celebrate all month.
Okay. So then it works out for you then. All right. So I am pairing up the khaki with the stars with this blue. And then I will pair this blue with the red. Yes, that's my husband in the background. That's Diane asking.
Hey, Diane.
He's hanging out with me today because I was just gonna do make the wreath, but then I thought, why not get on and hang out with my friends? And he came downstairs with me. Donna says, I have so many wreaths, I may sneak during the night and gift my neighbor with the puny wreaths on her doors. You can tell her the wreath fairy came by and leave my card. Do the red. Again, I'm using my 13-inch perfect tail. Nadia said Trent's the best. No comment.
I know. Appreciate it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more now. He's all right.
Yeah, all right.
All right. I will be using it too. Don't talk about that sewing machine. My husband is mumbling under his breath about the sewing machine because he bought it for me 2 years ago, and the only thing I've done is
take out the box.
I did sew at him. But that's all I've done. I'm waiting for Miss Gwen to come visit me so she can show me how to use it. I have every intention of making you that Theo shirt from the Cosby.
Right.
You You guys remember the episode of The Cosby Show when Vanessa said she could make Theo that expensive shirt, and it was all the way wrong. So I told Trent I'm making him one, and I expect him to wear it to work. So, okay. So now I'm just going to alternate the ribbon tails. Gordon, I can't see. God, yes! Nadia remembers.
That was too funny.
Well, that's what I think of every time he gives me a hard time about the sewing machine. It's on when I learn how. And whatever I produce, I expect to see it on. I also told them, we always get pajamas for Christmas. Everybody's going to have a pair of pajamas that I made.
Oh,
So the ribbon tails on the bottom, I'm spreading them out, and you'll see it as I turn the wreath around. And then when I do the top layer, I'll spread them out a little bit more. I'm still trying to figure out the best way for the lighting in my craft room, because the overhead light that I have is so bright that sometimes it's a glare on the screen. So hopefully we can figure out a better way, because I like the fact that there is lighting on the table, but I feel like it needs to be more even so that there isn't a glare. Okay, guys, I have another favor to ask. I know I asked a favor last time we were on, but I work really hard on my website, so I would love for you guys to take a look at it and let me know what you think. Play around with the buttons to see if there's anything that I need to correct or fix. But I spent a week in the evening learning how to build my own website. I'm really proud of what I did, but I feel like there might be a couple of more kinks that I need to work on. So my website is just www.CompletelyCraftybyChanti.com, and it takes you to all of my social media pages as well as to my Etsy shop. There's also a link for you to get 10% off your next purchase. So when I'm on Wednesday, if you guys can take a look, let me know what you think. If there's anything you think I need to make some adjustments to, I would love the feedback. Oh, thank you, Nadia. She says she does that for a living, so she will check it out.
Oh, cool.
Perfect. It was fun. It was a little stressful at times because there's a lot of information to learn, but the coaches that we have were great. Were great. And thanks to my son, who helped pay for the course, because I wasn't going to do it, but he said no. He thought it was a good idea, and I'm glad I did too. Yes, sorry. It's www.CompletelyCraftybyChanti.com. What I should have done is probably put on a link so that if they want to learn how to make a wreath, put it onto the site for the recreation center, and then they could log on. I might do that afterwards. Thank you, Diane. All right, we're almost finished the bottom. Nadia, this would be, oh no, this isn't your first Mother's Day. This would be your second Mother's Day, right? Because not, the baby just turned 1. So yeah, so this would be your second Mother's Day. So you guys can see, I've got the bottom done. That's true. That's true. Because we really couldn't do anything, so you get to celebrate it big this time.
Oh, because of Corona.
Yes.
But wait a minute.
The baby was born in February.
But somebody said it would be over by Easter. I've been living my best life since last Easter. What happened?
I'm going to have to edit you out. Gee, Monique. You're not funny. Okay, so now I am crisscrossing the top. This one didn't get a cut. How is it that I already cut one in on some of these? Nadia said no edits.
What'd she say?
No edits. Nadia, I can't take them anywhere. She Monique. All right. I'm trying to get it so that similar ones are not on top. Thank you. You guys have me moving fast. I'm trying to get this done quickly. Just 4 more to go. It's really a full wreath, so I like the way the mesh covered everything. And it's on one of those raised, elevated reforms, so it helps it out a lot. In preparation for the craft show, I was working on my Cricut early this morning to figure out how I was going to put my logo on a couple of t-shirts and my apron. And so since I'll have, you know, Trent there, I think Donna's coming to help. I'll show you guys this. I made, oh, you may not be able to see. Can you? I think you can. So it's a sunflower, and then I have my logo on the center, and I'm going to iron it on a t-shirt. Oh yeah, you can see it that way.
It's right back here. Right there.
Right, but I was just showing them what I'm going to put on the actual t-shirt. So I just ordered some iron-on transfer. I'll be making those myself, and I have to send off to get a banner made. All the things in preparation for, I just pray we have good weather. I don't know if there's any comments or if I'm losing. All right, so here are, it seems like it may have stopped.
Did it?
I don't know, maybe. So here we go. Here is the wreath with just the tails. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fluff out my bow. Oh, Donna. Okay. I got you, Donna. She put her size request in. Thank you for posting, too, because I didn't know if maybe I'd missed the comments. So I'm just going to spread out my loops. And find a spot on the wreath. And I'll fluff it a little bit more once I get it on. Let's see, find me a good spot. I think I'm going to do it right here. I'm putting it right on top of one of the ties just so that it gives it a little, the bow doesn't get sunken down into the wreath. Thank you. Oh, we got you, Donna. This is definitely what I love about my wreath community. They are all about community before competition. And so when one person in the group succeed, we all succeed. So it'll be the same for you. We will be rooting for you and helping you, and LT and Nina and Caress with your paparazzi business. At Christmas time,
Whoa.
it's only $5. Only $5.
And Caress a cheese fan?
Say it again.
And Caress a cheese fan?
But she's family. we had to put those differences aside. She's family. When I do my Christmas mannequin, I'll make sure it's jeweled with some paparazzi on it. And I try to wear some paparazzi when I do my lives too. All right, so here it is with the bow. And then I'm going to add the sign. And I'll show you what I did to the sign. Maybe. It's like, what did I do with the sign? So you guys wouldn't have to hear me staple. I glued the pipe cleaner in, and then I stapled on top, and then I'm going to add it to the bottom. I'll cut my tails once I get the sign on. Donna, I totally understand about the hesitation. Like, I have been trying to do a live probably since the end of last year. And it wasn't until I knew it was Mommy's birthday, I thought, this is the perfect time. You celebrate her life. And so I had to do it. So you have to pick something that's important to you and just use that as your focal to get your stuff done. Hopefully you will do it on Sunday, tomorrow. But if not, pick a day and let us know, because then we'll hold you accountable. I'm trying to match it to the other one so that they look the same. That's right, LT. Go live tonight. Let us know what time. Give me a minute to eat. Or at least put something in the oven. I can watch you while I eat. They're for both. Some of the material, like my house, the sun beams down directly on it. So I can't put any wreaths on my door that has glue on it. Otherwise, it just melts right off. So my instructions to my customer is just keep it away from the elements and, you know, it'll last. But if it's directly in sunlight and there's glue involved, more than likely something may come off. So I normally do Deco mesh only, or I staple my sign. Otherwise, Trent comes home with something on the door, stuck to the door because the glue has melted. But yes, it's for indoor and outdoor. I'm just getting the pipe cleaner tied on the back. And then I will clean up the tails. And hopefully I can do better than I did the other night when I kept cutting the wrong direction. It was bad. I was like, what are you doing? Yes, Donna has some of my wreaths on her chair outside her house, plus on her door. Because she has so many, she's trying to get the best use of it. I might have to make that a little bit shorter so you can read the sign. tail. Almost cut my finger. Try to give it a little bit more curve so that you can see the sign. Will do, Nadia. All right, so this is the one I made earlier this morning. And this is the one we just made on the group. So let's say if someone has double doors, they can put them both on the door. So what do you guys think? Thank you, babe. All right. Again, I am so thankful for you guys hanging out with me. I didn't think I would have anybody, but I appreciate you guys chatting with me and keeping the night interesting. I look forward to seeing you guys on Wednesday when we will do something. Probably either spring or something for Mother's Day. But any gift can be for Mother's Day. I know moms would be happy to get a gift. So tell your kids, go to www.CompletelyCraftybyChanti, buy you a wreath, LT. Tell your son, get your wreath. You guys have a blessed night, and maybe I'll be talking to Aunt Donna tonight on her live. So you guys be blessed. Take care.